Hey everybody, it's the Mad Master here. I'm just doing a quick video before I run out of battery, which is probably going to happen in any moment, especially if I go on this spiel for too long. Now, there has been a lot of said in my videos the past couple days, like about how I'm accused of being a sexist and all this stuff, and this whole thing. Now I'm being accused of swearing and being negative in my videos or whatever. But people don't understand. The same people that don't understand death metal will not understand my videos or whatever, or black metal or whatever. But anyways, I don't care about that. So the whole notion that came up today is certain relatives think that I'm like some kind of weird, like overly picky person for not wanting to be with certain women in the past that have liked me or been into me. And the whole notion of this is highly problematic because it goes against everything about like autonomy and choice that I've talked about in my videos, especially lately. And this whole idea, this notion like, oh, why didn't you like her? Just because she was fat or she's a little bit fatter? It's like they truly do not understand. It's like, what do they look at me? It's almost like black pill. It's like, oh my God, like some of the stuff that black pill, the sub fives are told, like in some of those videos that I did. I'm like, oh my God, that sounds kind of sub five-ish. Oh shit, like people tell you like, all these things. So it's like, I don't think people understand like that to impose on a person what they should or should not be sexually attracted to is highly, let me dare say a word, oh my God, I'm gonna trigger people, fucking problematic, I think, in various ways. And this is something that really, I wasn't mad at first, but like just thinking about this has happened for years. This is going years back, so it's not something new that this has happened, but like pushing some type of agenda like, oh my God, why don't you like this girl I set you up with, Matt? Oh, you don't like her looks. Oh my God, you're such a sexist pig. Oh my God. Oh, why do you only like this? Why don't you like girls your own age? Why don't you like this? Why don't you like this? It's like, it's trying to stuff, it's like force feeding food down someone's gullet they don't like trying to tell them that they have to do this. It goes against every notion of autonomy and choice and intelligent, rational decision making that a person can have. I think it's very bad to do that. I think it's very bad to try to say that a person has to follow along with this shit. Like, oh my God, why don't you like them? Yeah, there's personality, there's vibe, there's looks, and whatever you want to call it, energy. And yes, I look at a person's face, I look at a person's personality, I look at the chemistry that we have. That was my ex-girlfriend. I mean, the chemistry was off the charts in a lot of ways when we were together, like just was this thing. And that's why I dated her in a lot of ways, even though she's like, whatever at the end she was just being a fucking, a bitch. I'm sorry to say bitch or cunt. Oh my God, I'm so problematic. Oh my God, cut off my penis. Lori and a Bobbitt, come back. No, it's like, yeah, I like what I like. I'm not going to tell you, why don't you date someone that's into this and this and this? And when female relatives tell me that I should not like, or I should like this, or should like this for this and this and this, it's just, oh my God, it makes me so mad. I'm gonna get physical. Oh my God, I'm gonna get physical. Oh my God, I'm scary, Matt. Oh my God, because I'm not this docile little beta fucking cuck male like a fucking, I'm just mad. It makes me mad. So, granted, I'm mad. I'm mad at this situation, and I'm not going to listen to people tell me what I shouldn't be attracted to. I'm not going to put a person they have to go to gay conversion therapy because we have to stamp out the gay in them. That's it. See, every time a person says this type of thing to me, I think of that. I go back to that. That's an extreme version, but it's like I should open my mind to this woman that I'm not physically attracted to. Oh my God, open your mind, Matt. Open your mind. Alex in Clockwork Orange, they hold open his eyes. Oh my God, they should just open my mind. Open my third eye with a poker, stick or whatever. Whatever. People can believe this about me. I can promise you this. I will do my best to defy expectations. I was starting to. 2019, I was starting to do things in a better way. I got into a relationship through a lot of hard work, honestly. I'm going to try to defy expectations even more in the near future, hopefully. And I'm going to kick its ass, I'm going to defy expectations, be like, I hope one day that these people apologize to me about pushing this agenda on me that I'm some kind of evil creep because what do they think? Like, I'm that horrible and ugly? Do they really believe that? It's implied like, oh, well, why don't you just settle down with someone that you settle for? Because it makes me physically ill. Oh, there's something wrong with you then. Oh, okay. Well, let's look into male sexuality 101 or, biology 101. Man is attracted to woman because this, and this. But I should ignore that and just burn that book, right? Because I'm just like a problematic, ugly pile of shit that should not end up with someone I'm physically attracted to. Well, fuck off. So in the meantime, I'm going to try to make myself as more physically attractive. Unlike Alexander Todd, believes, obviously, I'm not going to be able to fix my teeth anytime soon or, anything like that. But, I worked out twice this week. I'm going to probably do it 3 times a week from now on. And I did, the heart rate thing where you're supposed to go over a certain amount, to lose the pounds. And I'll be doing that. I want to make myself better. I want to make myself more attractive to the ones that I'm attracted to. I don't really see anything wrong with this thing. I find it very problematic. Very kind of disgusting, honestly. The whole notion that someone would say that you're a bad person because you're not attracted to a certain person. And now I'm like doing this video, I'm like thinking this over and I'm like opening these things in my mind. I'm like, wow, that's pretty messed up. I never told anybody if they didn't like someone that they should like them. Like, how low do you have to think of a person to tell them that, something like that? Obviously, they probably think low of themselves, so they're projected on me. Why don't you like this person? Oh, they're just a little overweight. Yeah. I don't care about that. I never did. I mean, if I did that, if I cared about someone being a little overweight, I'd still be a virgin. That's just to be blunt about it. So people are just like, oh, well, why don't you like this? Why don't you like her? Why don't you date her? And I've been told this over the years by people, and I'm still mad about it. I was talking about it in my previous video about am I sexist, but it makes me mad, and it just makes me really, really mad about it. I don't want to be violent with people, but I'm just saying, like, it makes me pissed off. This whole notion, I'll do a separate video about that. That's about all.